cannot wait to get my hands on the altercation.
Because tonight the Judgment Day is gonna have all the bowls. We're gonna have it all. I am so excited. I'm so happy.
Except for the World Heavyweight Championship. Isn't that right, Dom? Because after what happened last week, Damien's now just one win away from being champion again. Thanks, mate.
Last week wasn't my fault. No one was out there to watch my back, plus Bronson Reed came out. Where were you?
Where was I? I was being a team player. I was doing exactly what Liv told me to do, and that was focus on the tag titles and the War Raiders. Anyway, didn't you say you could handle Damien all by yourself?
Well, I beat Damien, and I've gotten closer to the world title than you have in a long time. So don't get upset that I did something you couldn't.
You want to say that again, kid?
We're family. Calm down. We're family. Calm down. It's fine. It's fine.
Easy.
Relax.
Oh, I'm calm. And you're right, Liv, we are a family. Yeah. And family look out for each other and step up for each other, even when times are tough. So how about next week, Dom and Carlito step up for me and JD and show the War Raiders exactly what the Judgment Day are all about. Can you do that for me, mate?
I got your back, fam. I'll go make it official.
Wait, what? Hold. Dom?
Hold on.
It'll be all right, Cardi. You guys got it.
See? One big happy family, huh? Love it.
Born to be the greatest of all time. This is where I draw the line. Can't stop my shine. They know it's my time. Let the world know I've arrived. I'm on the rise. Unstoppable.